training your mind and your body to overcome obstacles with speed and efficiency. Parkour athletes use movements such as running, vaulting, climbing, swinging, balancing, and passing over and under obstacles. Parkour allows you to see the environment in a unique way. It'll teach you to overcome fear, set goals, and think outside the box to execute a progressive plan. Anyone can do parkour. Now let's learn some moves to push your limits, be creative, and experiment with all types of parkour movements.
The first parkour move is a cartwheel over. You'll use the glide board to perform a cartwheel. Be sure to practice in both directions. Place your hands in different positions on the glide board for a varied challenge. The next move is roll and run. The higher the incline, the more velocity for the roll. Be prepared for the landing and aware of your surroundings on the glide board. If you're taller, this might be a tough exercise for you due to the glide board being only so long. If you do attempt this drill, I suggest putting some padding such as a yoga mat or something with cushion at the bottom base of your total gym for landing protection. Next is 180 jump, hop up, run around. Choose a spot to begin facing away from the glide board. Focus jumping, landing gracefully, then quickly running around and reset. You can get really creative with this movement by starting from a seated or a lying down position, and then jumping up and then running towards your target. Try to be creative as well as fast as you run around and restart. Next we have donkey kicks. Place your hands onto the glide board and begin to hop over, keeping your heels up towards your glutes each time. Where you place your hands makes a difference for the challenge. Next we move into monkey leapovers. Use the glide board to practice leaping over an object. Be sure to train both sides as you do this. So if you start in one direction, try to start again in the opposite. Next we'll move into jump, drop, and roll. You're going to run towards the glide board, hop up, drop to the ground, and then roll. Run around the machine and reset. The higher the glide board, the harder the challenge. Make sure that you can clear this object as you do this. Be creative on your jumps and landings. You can land on 1 foot, 2 feet, or change your start position for a different challenge. Next we'll go into some standing core strength and balance. The first exercise is rows. Carefully perform these strength exercises while you're standing on the glide board. You'll row the arms back, and then you'll go into static equilibrium by keeping the glide board still. Keep equal weight on both legs to keep your balance. Carefully anchor down and then change legs to perform the same exercise on the other side. Standing directly straight up on the glide board takes a lot of core strength and balance, so if this exercise is not for you, please go to a kneeling position or seated, and when you feel strong and comfortable, you can always work your way up to a higher level. Next we'll go into standing biceps. Again, you'll go into your split stance position, keeping equal weight onto your feet. Begin to curl the arms up and down. For an added challenge, you can hold the glide board still and go into static equilibrium. This will really burn out the legs, especially being at a higher level. Be sure to do this on both sides. Then we go into standing triceps. This time we're going to take a narrow squat stance. Careful as you go into this position. You'll press the arms back while keeping the chest lifted at all times. This is a very challenging as well as advanced movement skill, so please work your way up to this strength level. And the last core strength and balance move is chops. Take one cable and begin to make a diagonal chopping motion from one hip to the opposite shoulder. Keep your core engaged, the knees slightly bent, and your chest lifted at all times. Your foot stance can be changed to any different position to challenge your body. Be sure to do this exercise on both sides. Parkour athletes have to have control and power from within. So here are some yoga, Pilates, and fusion-based movements. The first is a triangle. You'll hold your position, feeling the stretch in the side, shift and turn to the other side. We're using the glide board as a block or a prop to keep your body lifted higher from the ground. This will help work on your flexibility. To change this to more advanced, we can take it on top of the glide board to add a little balance challenge. You'll step back, you'll hinge your hips, reach down towards the ground. This will help work onto your flexibility as well as stretch through the waistline. The higher the incline, obviously the more challenge, and make sure you do this exercise in both directions. Next you'll do a Pilates teaser. The beginning position is from the floor. You'll roll simultaneously the upper and lower body up, bringing your chest up towards the knees. At the same time, articulate through the spine and roll back down, extending through the legs as well as through the arms. You can advance the beginning position by extending through the legs. Be sure to use your breath each time. Taking this to the intermediate level, face your tower, extend the arms and legs, and roll up into your teaser position. By facing the tower makes it an added challenge because gravity is working against you. Exhale each time you do this movement, and then you can extend through the arms to add an even more challenge. Extend through the arms and then articulate back down. The farther the arms reach back, the harder the challenge. And for the advanced teaser, roll down to a supine position on your glide board. Extend through the arms. You'll do one complete roll up into your teaser, and then go the opposite direction. The higher the incline on your glide board, the more the challenge. But if you do have an incline, be sure to do it on both sides to make the challenge equal. This is a tough one. Lastly, you'll combine yoga and Pilates, which is yoga lattes, for a bridge move. Start on the glide board by lifting up your hips into a bridge position. Walk your shoulders towards each other and interlock your fingers. For more flexibility, walk your heels towards your glutes and lift your hips up higher while grabbing the ankles. If you need more of a flexibility challenge, you can go into the full wheel. You'll bridge your hips up and going into a back bend. To take this one step further to the super advanced, you'll use your glide board at higher incline, go into your full wheel, and then start to open and close the glide board as it rides up and down the rails. The lower the incline, the harder the challenge.
Parkour can be practiced anywhere as long as there are obstacles to interact with. The true spirit of parkour is to adapt to these obstacles at hand. So the next time you want a challenge for your mind and body, try some parkour movements that bring out the kid in you in your own nature's playground.
Do that again? You have it. Go up. Twist again. Last one. That's good. All right, that's good. Moving on.
These are hard moves, I have to say.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.